what is your view on EVMs in India? And you know much more than we all know. And I would like your insights on this too.
I have a slightly different take on EVM issue than possibly the various political parties for whom I appear and I represent.
Sure.
I think the EVM does raise a major issue, but that controversy, the ship has sailed. The ship sailed even before 2014.
Okay.
But in 2019, we had a large group where I was the main convener, and it was headed by Chandrababu Naidu. We went across the country. The last time a major initiative against the EVM was taken was that.
After that,
the ship has completely sailed.
nobody bothered.
No, because why I say? Because I think today, if we keep on insisting on per se EVM, we are actually conveying the image of a graceless loser
Okay.
to the voter.
Okay.
See, politics is also the art of perception.
Yes.
I believe that there is something in the allegations against EVM, but my problem is we have, for right or wrong, good or bad, not been able to demonstrate with a live thing. Once you fail to do it for the last 10 years, a per se argument on EVM is counterproductive politically. It makes the voter think that you're a graceless loser and it doesn't get you any benefit. That's point one. Point two, that does not mean that you should not do a lot of other reform about EVM. One reform, that you must increase the sample check. If you do 5%, that 5% was increased from a fractional percentage to 5% on in a matter which I argued in 2019. You should possibly increase it to close to 50% now.
Okay.
That will increase the index of assurance. So within the EVM system, no abolition, but within the third, you must make reforms in the paper trail system, preserving it longer, checking it larger. So what does it matter if in a 2-month election, it takes 2 or 3 extra days? Don't count all, let's say count 33% physically.
Yes.
I'm giving examples only. These are much better arguments, both perception-wise, politically and legally. Unfortunately, we tend to fall back into our old groove and say, either abolish EVM or have EVM.
Let's find a
That binary argument doesn't work anymore with the electorate. That's my view.
So a grey area somewhere in between.
All the deficiencies, reform them.
So these 4-5 deficiencies you feel we could work on and focus on those, that you can find something midway.
Absolutely.
So nobody can say, oh, you won this election this because of this, or you lost this, and the blame game starts, basically.
Correct.
So to be more articulate and to continue the fight.
Correct.
Not that just have the fight at the time of when the elections are coming, all the sides.
On the reform of the deficiencies and the elimination of the deficiencies.
So should this be made a law?
This has to be a change in law or a change in the rules and regulations. All these demands, count more, have a greater light, better light, make the sample check not 5% but 50%. All these needs change in regulations.